Konnichiwa YouTube! Welcome back to Let's Castle with your host OnlyOneShinobi, and we are back on the farm. Today we are going to build this sort of Japanese farmhouse slash storage house. We're going to get started on this and hopefully build the main structure and then leave the roof for it later because we don't have the brown wool yet. We do have cocoa beans thanks to our trip to the jungle. And we have lots of iron, so we're ready to go. So I've already laid out the foundation. I just kind of eyeballed it. I think this will be enough space. 1, 2, 3, 4 across, and then we have a little space here, and I'll explain sort of the design as we go. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So let's pull out our white wool and our oak wood. And the spruce wood, and we'll leave the jungle and the beans for in just a minute. So first thing we want to do is just lay the foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and use oak wood for just the base here. So we're building what's called a Gassho style farmhouse, and let's do that and just fill in the floor with this. This style farmhouse was really popular in North Japan. It was famous, maybe, I don't remember exactly, but you know, 14th century or so, when Japanese people started farming silkworms. So the style of the house that we're building is designed for sort of a northern climate where we have silkworms and things like that. We're going to be growing cocoa beans up inside the roof of the house, so and you'll see how that works in just a minute. But yeah, basically they have these big houses with a gigantic roof, and then let's use the oak wood for this, and then they had multiple floors up in the attic, and then they would put their silkworms up in there, and that way they had lots of air for the silkworms to grow, and it kept. How high do we want to go? So we're at 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just go with 5 because that seems about right. Actually, let's go with 4. So they would put the silkworms up in the attic, and that way the airflow was conducive to letting them grow, and it would keep the house warm. And I guess they put these on the farms. Lagging, sorry guys. Okay. 2, 3, 4. They would put these kind of farmhouses everywhere. And then they would just sort of sleep inside. So they didn't have their own homes, they just had this sort of farmhouse. And then they would sleep downstairs and then farm the silkworms upstairs, which is sort of their lifestyle. So let's go ahead and go across here, a little bit different. So the name of the style of the house that we're building is called Gassho. I said that earlier, and that basically means like praying hands. So the way that the Buddhist monks pray is what that refers to. So when you put your hands together in prayer, that's sort of the idea. So it has sort of a really tall roof, almost like a Nordic style house, I guess. Okay, so this is going to be our main floor. We're going to use white on the walls, so we'll go ahead and put that down. It doesn't need to be very big. The living quarters were small, so that's okay. And we'll put some, whoops. I'm not going to have enough white wool, so I'm going to have to go get some, but that's okay. So living quarters can be a little bit smaller than the rest of the house, that's okay. The main idea here is that we just need something to store all of our seeds and things I'm out of white wool. Okay, I will be right back. I'm gonna go get some white wool and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, actually I'm gonna chop some of this out. This little sort of area here is actually for a horse. So in the Gassho style houses, they actually had their livestock next to them. So they would just keep their horse or pigs just in this little room here, and then they would be nearby if they needed them. So that's what that's for. And we did get another saddle recently, so we'll be able to go ahead and get another horse soon. Let's put like this for a door. Oops. Maybe some windows. We'll want some windows, so let's leave one. Let's just leave these open. And we're just going to put the bed in the ground, so the horse is going to be there. Let's sleep here. Doesn't exactly look like what I want it to, so let's do this. Well, let's sleep. And then what we can do, let's do this. Come around and make some slabs. About another set here. There we go. And then put that down there. So basically you can come in and sleep here, and we'll put some storage along the walls over here anyway, and then more upstairs perhaps. Okay, what's next? The roof, right? So let's put on the roof. It's just gonna be pretty simple in this room. So I have to apologize, guys. I haven't, this video is a little late, and I haven't been playing a lot of Minecraft recently. Like I mentioned before, I've sort of been in the Arc Age mode, but I'm trying to get back into Minecraft as well. So I'm sorry about that, guys. We'll start to do this a lot more soon, I promise. Because I do want to get to that water temple. I want to get in there and explore. So, are we out of spruce wood? Seriously? Okay, let's use the dark oak then, because we've got quite a bit of that. So recently I participated in the Extra Life Gaming Marathon. That's why this video is late. Yeah, let's go up 2 is how this is gonna work. And what that means is I played video games for Tryon Worlds, which is the creator, or at least the person who's hosting Arc Age, and I played video games for 24 hours, which was a little rough, but we did it, and so that's okay. Let's go up another 2. Not exactly what I wanted, but that's okay. We played for 24 hours straight. I'll post a link in the video description, but basically anyone who watches the videos, or anyone anywhere, can donate to my Extra Life Fund, and what happens is all the proceeds go to children's hospitals. The hospital that I signed up for was in I'm gonna run out of this too. Was in Indiana, because that's where my hometown is. So if you go to the link in this description of this video, you will see that's not gonna work, is it? If you go to the link in the description of the video, you'll see a link to my Extra Life page, and you can donate there if you're interested. I will leave the link up until the end of the year, so we can keep donating or accepting funds to the end of the year. So we need to move this. So it needs to go up too. We want it to be sort of a pointy roof. Yeah, like that. That should work out perfectly. Let's just pull out this. And we'll do the same thing over here. So yeah, I was playing for 24 hours, and at first it was just fine, and then about 4 o'clock in the morning everyone was gone, and I was alone, and it became really difficult to sort of stay awake and focus on playing games because no one else was there. In any case, it was a fun time, and I will be posting footage from ArcAge because that's what I was playing the whole time. So if you guys are curious about that, I will make sure that I post more of that in the future. So okay, we're just about out of dark oak, which is what we were using here. So I need to go and get more of that, and I'll be back again. Yeah, let's go get more of that. We're back. Yeah, I got more dark oak wood, and I went ahead and cut this down a little bit because what I want is I want the roof to come down maybe 2, something like this, and then we'll fix the roof to the sort of horse stable after we put on the wool. So what we're going to do next then is just put in the windows and the sort of floor over here. So we need to get some fence. I forgot the new fence recipe. Something like this, right? Let's put in our windows. So just something pretty standard, I think. Something basic. Like that. And then we'll have the floor come out kind of like this. That's better. So we'll just leave it there and put the white wool back on top. There we go. Okay, so you come into the storage facility, there's your beds, we need to put some chests in here, and we'll be good to go. So I just need to put the roof on top, which will go just outside of the wood row here. And so what we can do now to sort of simulate silkworms, we're going to be putting our cocoa beans on the inside here. So cocoa beans only grow on jungle wood, so we need to create a row of jungle wood like this, and then we can just put the beans on, right? And when they grow, it will sort of look like well, glowing silkworms. That's the idea. Something like this, and on the other side as well. It's okay. We'll put the jungle wood here, and then leave the top open for the air draft. So the air will come through here and keep our silkworms alive, and we'll use the silkworms for light and, well, brown wool. So, okay, that's done. I'm gonna go set up a brown sheep farm, and then I'll get some wool and we'll come back and finish off the house. Okay, so I've got some brown wool. We set up the sheep over there to make brown wool, and let's just take a look. So we should have some beans ready, and yeah, see? So this is sort of what we're gonna call our silkworms, but this is really just a bean farm, cocoa bean farm. We're gonna go ahead and break these, grab all the cocoa beans we can, and then make as much brown wool as we can, because the sheep are gonna take a while, but we can use the cocoa to just dye the sheep directly. So really, we never have to come back here. The only thing we need to do here today is get enough brown wool for the house, and then we'll be using the sheep from then on. So that should be fine. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's go ahead and dye the white wool that we have. We've got 61, so should be okay. Let's get all that. There we go. And we need to put on the roof. So what I'm going to do is just build up on the side here with dirt as a scaffold, and we'll build this. So I want it to just come out like this and straight up. So we're going to come out an extra, one extra. Now let's take a look at what this looks like at the bottom, and then we'll finish off if we like it or not. So let's just get down from here. So far so good, I think. Yeah, that'll look nice. So we're probably gonna have to come out one more, make sure to take the wool all the way across. So I'm gonna finish this up and show you what that looks like when we're done. And we're back. So through the magic of modern digital editing technology, I have completed the house. You can see the roof. I think the roof looks really nice, actually. Like I said, that's where the house gets its name. Like Gassho style house is the hands in prayer, and you can kind of see that here. I've also added a small farm out here for potatoes and carrots, a nice little flower garden just for decoration, and then inside we have all of our storage facilities. So we've got the wheat and the nether wart and other various things. Upstairs then, this is our cocoa bean farming area. Cocoa beans. This is our cocoa bean farming area, supposed to sort of emulate or simulate the silkworms, and you can see the ocean from the hole in the roof. Again, the hole there is just to let the air flow in, keep the silkworms living and fresh, and just for design. So that's basically it. This is our farmhouse. Our storage house anyway. I think it looks pretty good. In the future we'll add some other buildings over there for the for pumpkins and melons, and then I will come back over there after I take down all those trees, and we'll continue working on the castle. So thank you for watching this episode. I hope you enjoy the storage house. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of the history, and next time we'll continue working on the castle, try to get ourselves to the underwater temple. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode. For now, Shinobi out.